Welcome back. I'm immediately starting up this next episode of this Deep Elf, Hedge Wizard, and I don't have a god yet. But this is the third week of the Crawl Cosplay Sudden Death Tournament. It's only been a minute since my last episode in real time. We still have 0 points, but we're down to Dungeon 3 fully cleared. Maybe we'll see a unique soon and get a first point. But anyway, it's a pretty tough week. It's Deep Elf Hedge Wizard, and as we can see here, I'm only like the late afternoon of the first full day you can play this combination, and look at the bloodbath. All deaths. Many people still to play of those, but it's not looking great. The bonuses are pretty rough. Collect a rune before entering shoal, snake, spider, or swamp. So that means probably like Vaults 5 or like Abyss as your first rune. Collect the golden rune, which I believe is the mummy or whatever it's called, the necropolis or whatever the pyramid. I forgot what the tomb. The word is the tomb. Yes, I believe this is the tomb rune. Last episode I forgot that it was called tomb. And then our three gods can be Nemelex, Mokleb, and Zom. Obviously, these two are the primary goals. But our character doesn't quite align with what usually the playstyle of Mokleb. So, although it's viable, it's always viable. So Nemelex is probably the default, but we'll see what we get as we get it. Yeah. So let's keep going here. In game, we've gotten a few extra books so far, and the main kind of thought process so far is Conjuration Earth might be in our future. It would be cool to get like a stone arrow and maybe some summoning to kind of build the package up. But we're currently working our way through Conjuration and also getting our Mephetic Cloud active. We do have an air staff, so that's kind of cool. And it's like this tough thing with this kind of character where it's like you want to start training things. We got a really cool ring and amulet. Of course, reflect pretty standard. But this ring is really good, but the whole -5 strength really kills our potential for like armors. And like I got this nice +3 ring mail right off the top, but it's very much not in play because it destroys our spell failure rate with our terrible strength. So anyway, D for keep it going. So we have a very powerful magic dart at this point. It's almost like it's getting to be capped sooner than later. Let's set this up. Okay, let's get some space on it. I'm just gonna Grave Claw so that we just kill it. I don't want to have to deal with that fire shenanigans. We have our poison, so this guy's not as bad. So our next kind of scary moment is going to be if there's like an ogre or like a group of orcs. That's like the next moment of scariness in this dungeon pattern, usually. Or maybe like our first boss named character. I guess the tournament calls them uniques, which... Okay, so like, for example, Edmund, I'm not going to just go run up to get a point on Edmund. We will get there another time. Oh, and we've got some action, and there's a lot on this floor. Let's create some separation. I'm not even gonna try to make this happen. I'm just gonna back up and start over in a safer environment. I do have some stealth. I don't like dealing with these guys early game. Wow, that really shut off the floor. Okay, let's do some Grave Claw work here. I'll even do some poison and get behind. Yeah. I'm going to forget the floor. And, okay, well, I thought we had another character to kill. So I'll come back for this. It's actually not too much of the floor based on the pattern here. See, I knew we had something to kill. Cool. So that was a quick D4. We are really awkward with our scrolls. We don't have a huge signal, a lot of 2s. Technically speaking, Ascetic Rune is still available, but this is the week where you have to do a first rune that's not like the normal clean entry to getting a first rune. So it is what it is. Probably not aesthetic. I don't like engaging bears even in this scenario. What did I... Oh, a Warax of Elect. That's actually really nice. But we have a lot of activity here. I'm going to try to run this out and go up the stair. I'm going to create a dude to distract. My poison doesn't work well on it. I'll swap and run. I'm going to go up one, and then I'm going to blink to get some space going. And we'll keep running it out. Let's call Imp, get behind, and oops, go upstairs. Yeah, very scary stuff. Okay, back to the whip if I can, as defaulting it. So that Warax of Elec is not the worst thing in the world. So I have poison res, so I could probably just do this and kind of do one of these poison, back it up. Okay. There's an upstairs, so on the other side, let me pop up. Okay. Let me try this. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so yeah. With the magic dart, it can do some good work on that. So we'll finish off this part. And of course, our named guy's there. So I can just poison him, walk away if it matters. Oof. Okay, I'm going to start by blinking. So blinking for me is D. It fails. Okay. I'm going to Mephetic, which is my E. Mephetic. Call. I'm going to blink. I'm too unstable to blink. Okay. I'm going to Graveclaw. Mephetic. Blink. Walk. Walk. Shoot. Oh my. Crazy stuff, eh? But it's good I learned all my spells. I'm also going to swap Blink and Mephetic now. Because, yeah. Works better for me. Huh. This is interesting. Huh. 3d6 or 3d9 up to 3d10. It's way better than Magic Dart. Maybe I should learn that as a baseline here, and I can use that as a big hit on occasion when I know I'm safe because of reasons. Let's go I, and oh, I want spell. F, I probably should move it to like E. Okay, so that's good to know. Oh man, dang it, I knew that was gonna happen. What are my options? My ups are all known, so I have to run towards up, and that's gonna awaken the bear. But it's probably better than nothing. I just got to get out of here. Okay, I'm going to go here, and now I'm going to blink. Oh, God. If I blink, So here's my problem. If I blink, it'll be inside of where that bear is rather than on the other side. So I have to like heal myself or do something right now to stop the future from being bad. So I have to probably Mephetic where the bear's going to be, although I can't reach it. All right, so my next best is probably try to get like a nice potion going here. So I'm going to go L. Okay. I'm going to go for one more potion. Let's go Q. And then now I blink. And then I go up. Summon my guy. Oof. I can't blink right now. I have to hope that I don't get hit. Maybe Mephetic here. Can I blink yet? No. Okay, that's the good stuff. Up. And now I can blink. Not a great place to blink. I guess I have to go left. Up. Up. I think I have to call Imp now. And up. Oh, God, guys. I don't know how that happened. So I'm just going to heal. Whew. Wow. All right. So, of course, I've used potions now. I don't need attraction, probably. So now I know I've no aesthetic rune. It was never possible anyway. So now I think I have to actively try to find my like teleports and stuff, even though it's such an awkward situation here. So let's go F. Okay, good. So now we either can try to find our teleport with our 2 scrolls, or I could try to figure out my last 2 potions. Try to get like healing and curing unlocked. Curing's less needed because of our poison. So I think I try to find my teleport. So I'm going to go boom, noise, nope. And let's go boom, O, teleport. Okay, so we got something there. All right, wow, that was heartbreaking, or not heartbreaking, it was heart beating. Bang, 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 you know. Every spell used to, I suppose, great effect. Crazy stuff. Magic Dart's almost capped. I still want to train Conjurations, but not as desperately now. And so now it's like fighting. Get that health up. Perhaps like dodging to 4 or 5. Maybe stealth to 4. And I mean, I want to start learning Earth stuff, but Brahm's Barreling Boulder is not necessarily a common Conjuration Earth starting pickup. You kind of want your Stone Arrow. So it's a little rough. I am still training Conjurations, so it is working towards that. To be honest, I probably should still double up on the Conjurations because it's going to help me do my Momentum Strike live, as well as Mephetic. I'll probably raise up the air magic to like 4, or maybe I should do like alchemy to 3 instead to raise that up, or maybe both. I'm not sure, because alchemy will help from Mephetic. I suppose this is a good default for now. Okay, let's get it back. So there's our diff and a quaz store. Oh, this is nice. So these are some good stuff. Obviously, I'll note it, but, you know, I'll probably never use that chainmail. I'll get the identify, and I want to buy all these scrolls and stuff while I don't know them, and they're cheap, as well as this potion, because once you know them, the price might significantly change. So I can either go towards some scrolls or some healing potions. I think my next best one is healing potion, so I'm just going to work my way down. Boom! Got it. Okay, so at least we have that accessible. I really want to kill this ghost dude. Well, hopefully it's this one. So can I Graveclaw it? I can. So I'm going to summon my imp. I'm going to Momentum Strike it because I'm not moving, and Graveclaw and Magic Dart. Okay, so there you go. A Rapier. There's a bear. So the nice thing is I can do a call imp. I'll do one shot, and I can Momentum Strike, probably, I believe, through the imp. I'll have to test that in a sec here, but I'll shoot, and then let's Momentum Strike through the imp. That's really nice. And so now I can just let it die, probably. Yep. Ring of Protection. Very nice. I don't think... Well, it's certainly better than that one, so I'll just at least pick it up. It's interesting. I probably should default to the staff now because I do use Mephetic, and it will improve Mephetic a little bit here. So that's of note. I'll unblock this. I believe I saw that bear along the way. Yep. Cool. Okay, let's pop to D6. I am in the territory of probably being able to kill Edmund for at least 1 point on the character. And we have a sewer, but this whole Orc Priest situation is a little rough, so I'm just going to leave. I don't want to be smited to death. This is rough too. Let's call imp. Let's Momentum Strike, and hopefully just take it out. Cool. Okay, so sewer is... Oh, nice. Early temple, D6. Let's pop into temple. Please. Okay, so I probably was going to go Nemelex anyways, but I just want to state once again, this is the 3rd week in a row where one of my gods is not in my temple. First one was Gozag, second one was TSO, third week was Moklev. I don't know why it keeps happening to me. But anyway, I'm going to be Nemelex. Certainly not Zom. And hey, nice. We got a... let's call it an early... god. Now, Nemelex really likes Invocation. The question is do I double up on the Invo? And I think that's yes, because I definitely want it over things like Stealth and dodging. I'm going to summon a guy. Momentum Strike. Okay. Now I do have our poison, so the swamp, our sewer, might be a little cleaner than maybe they thought it might be here for me. Okay, I'm just going to get my mana back in case it's a instantaneous engage here. Okay. Alright, so it's one of these windy ones. I'll summon some stuff. I'll Momentum Strike. I do like Momentum Strike, and I probably should continue to train Translocations because it's a part of that. So we'll move that up there. And also, Translocations will be a lifesaver. Spoiler alert for my future video on my Spriggan Chaos Knight of Zom, but Translocations are, yeah, Translocation, yeah. Very nice. Very life-saving. I don't think I'd ever do Zom without Translocations again. Okay, so Brainworms really suck, so I'm going to pre-spawn, and then I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to Momentum Strike the first chance I get. Too far away. Now I can boop. But yeah, if I get a Translocation book, oh, very nice, you know? Okay, so this is a double swirl situation. Okay. Oh, is this a little... No, it's the same. Same pattern. I was going to say it looks a little different, but no. We had that little square X, little dip to the right, but it was a dip to the left on the other way. Okay. Not too bad of a sewer. I'm sure we got some good stuff here. Definitely lots of heal potions. All that. Some magic, was that? Something like that? Anyway. Alright. Cool. So, just cover our bases here. Now we're back. Ooh, okay. Let's pull back. Summon a guy. Can't really shoot anything. Just trying to pick off like 2 guys. I can maybe momentum strike or like grave claw him. Can I momentum strike him? Grave claw him. Okay, cool. Like that's the hard part. I'm gonna assume because they were wandering that that's what we saw up north there. Okay. Probably don't need to do the stones anymore, but I don't know. Feels good. If I was doing turn counts and I was desperate to use momentum strike all the time, I'd probably cast it first if I can possibly do it. Although, to be honest, the kind of gimmick, or not gimmick, but the benefit of something like Magic Dart is it has incredible range. Okay, there's a white up there that's doing a little dance that I really just want to get in a good spot here. Well, there's a lot of whites there. So, like, I don't think I want to, like, momentum strike this, because look at all that. So, I don't want to do that right now. So, that's very scary. Cool. Alright. So, let's try to work our way over here, maybe. Well, surprise party. There's a staff. I'll Grave Claw just to get the space, and then Momentum Strike that. Nice. So we got a few training things here and there. I'll keep the stealth, but I'm just gonna like kind of tiptoe with stealth. Stealth is nice. It's gonna save us probably once or twice in this game, but it's not like a desperation stealth build, you know. Sometimes wearing like, you know, a sneaky little set of, you know, items and whatever can get you in a good place. Staff of Death, or get you out of a bad place. It's the exact opposite of what I just said. You know, you open up a door and things don't immediately wake up, and then you can just go, whoops, nope, and then save yourself. I'm curious what's in this book. Apportation, not like apportation is an amazing spell. It will help if we like do Abyss and I can like skip a lot of junk by just apportating the rune to me. I don't necessarily need to immediately learn it, although I have so many spells. So maybe I do learn it just to have it. It's only 1 level. Lesser Beckoning, still not really relevant here. Jinx Bite, not really relevant here. Brahms is almost castable with just pure conjuration, so that's cool, but I still don't want to necessarily hard commit to that. It's not something I would normally hard commit to. Like, it's not a spell that is like, oh, Brahms, you know, it's more of a support spell for when you're like just already Earth with other like Stone Arrow and stuff. Okay, what's our time at? We're getting near the cap here. Still a little time. Maybe I can pick off one or two of these guys along the way. Maybe try to get one. Okay, it didn't happen. You know what? I'm going to pop up and do Edmund now. Go D4. I do have the power and like the utility options to get this to happen now. Get a point. Summon my guy. I'm gonna hit him. Grave Claw. Momentum Strike. I'll Mephetic as well. What's my Mephetic D? I'll do it like right here and there, and then I will Grave Claw, shoot him, Momentum Strike. Okay, yay, we got some levels, we got our point. +2 Flail of Holy Wrath. That's cool. If I get like an undead thing and I don't know, I'm in a weird scenario where I have to go attack it with my mace, we have something. Cool. We already know our identify. Ooh, nice defenses. I think I keep the protection on for the AC, which is going to be hard to get for me. And plus I have reflection, so that's a little bit more of a coverage there. Okay, where were we? We were at D6, so go D5, and then I'll manually pop down. Yeah, it's these whites. Maybe I can try to leash them in a different place now. Oh, wrong way. Just want to get like one, you know? Like I'm going to go up, call, separate, call, separate, kill. So now, oh, that's not the worst either. So now I can just like get one at a time. +5 mace. See, this is the dangerous one, the battle axe. So maybe I can like momentum strike. Oh, nice. It's always nice when you just one-shot a guy. No, I can't momentum yet. I'll keep walking. Oh, I can't even walk. So I'll shoot. Now I can momentum strike and just finish this off. Summon a guy. There you go. Okay, cool. Vampiric Spear, not the end of the world. Okay, that should be all of the whites. So we can unlock the rest of this floor. Ooh, Karare. Very nice. So that's something I can throw on call. Anything to pick up. Like, this is a really awesome to get like a broad axe that early, but that's not this character, you know? And we're just about to hit 30 minutes, and so that's a great time to end the episode. So yeah, this episode we kept pushing down the dungeon. We got our god Nemelex. Nothing yet active for Nemelex, but we'll soon start getting some action. We got it early enough that we'll start getting it in dungeon, like things are going and moving around. We are training a lot, but that's kind of like the deep elf way. You have plus in everything. That's like, you know, not everything, but everything that you normally do with deep elf. So you have the ability to like multi-train a little bit easier to along the pace. Conjuration is pumping already 100%. Momentum strike's actually pretty decent as long as you're doing it in a safe environment. We're hoping we can get something that like Stone Arrow, or like some summoning, some better signals for the future beyond what we're currently kind of using in our little toolbox here. But yeah, so far so good. We are XL8, so this is our character. There's no second chance here. And so we're going to keep going next episode and keep going and keep going. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that. And hopefully you're having a good time for your week 3 as well, if you're playing or if you're just watching. So anyway, have a nice day, guys. See you next time.